So we're here live at the police station. It looks like one of our protesters was just released. We were told they would all be released together, so hopefully the others are on their way out.
One out.
One out, 5 to go.
Crowding, obstructing, and incommoding.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I'll be back on the 16th of November.
You're live on Real Progressives, by the way.
Oh, hello.
Can you tell your name?
Yes, my name is Andy Argo. Yep, I came in town for the March
To take back democracy.
Back democracy, yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, all y'all. Maybe I need some coffee or something.
Hey, you just got out of the slammer.
That is
we
correct.
can forgive you.
Yes, so to speak. Yeah, it was kind of similar to political arrests I've had here before, which is say, they bring us in, and we were held there for about, 5.5 hours. We were interviewed by the police, including some intelligence, government intelligence officials. That was new. I haven't
Really?
actually. Yeah.
Government intelligence officials.
Yeah.
Did they tell you which agency?
Yeah. No, they flashed their badge at me real quick, and from what they said, it's part of their job to kind of chart the activities of activists. Now, these guys were very friendly, and tried to play it down, but there was something a little off about that, I guess I would say. And he's basically asking questions about like, oh well, are you going to have continued activity here in Washington? Back, and what they do with that information, I can only speculate. But like I said, that is something I haven't really seen before, and I actually have done actions like this in Washington before. I was here for Democracy Spring, and I was also I did a special escalade action where I was processed at this very same station for zip tying myself inside the Capitol Rotunda. So
2 out, 3 to go. Hey, Kelly.
Hello.
This is our very own Kelly Collins with Real Progressives.
But yeah, I found that a little unusual, and perhaps a little troubling. Probably when I get home, I'm gonna dig into that a little bit. Like I said, it's something new, and I don't know if it's something they just started doing, or if it's some sort of new thing that's involving property.
Thank you very much. How was it, Kelly? We heard some intelligence officials were interviewing you guys. Did you experience that?
Intelligence officials?
Yeah, not just us.
Not that I know of. Honestly, the cops were really cool. One of the cops said that he was a Democrat. He was the only Democrat in the
Precinct.
whatever it's called. And he said that he saw on his BlackBerry we were getting arrested, and he wanted to call in sick from work because he really liked that we were and he called my charges bullshit charges.
That's awesome.
So the cops are pretty cool.
What are your charges, by the way? Am I telling us?
Crowding, obstructing. What does that say?
Incommoding.
Incommoding. So basically not listening to cops. And the biggest complaint I had was that the water was disgusting and it tasted like dirt. And so I
That's
want
DC
water.
for you.
Yeah.
I got a water for you in my bag up
But,
there.
yeah. And I did ask one of the cops who was doing my fingerprints to ask, hey, if Hillary Clinton was elected, would she go here or would she go to Big Boy Federal Jail? And he didn't know. So that's pretty much all I have to say about my experience, other than that I want water.
I would say perhaps that might have something to do when I mentioned the intelligence officials. I know I was getting interviewed alongside Arn, so I don't know if maybe that had something to do with it.
I would imagine. I would imagine.
The action.
There's a water and a Gatorade in my bag that he's holding, and you're welcome to it, both of you. Just dig in.
Oh, the shoestrings and the belt all at once, huh?
Thank you guys for taping and documenting.
We've been sitting out here. We did not move.
Yeah,
We've been waiting.
it's it's fundamentally important to cover. There's only about 6 of us, but what we were speaking to, it's an issue that has deplorable invisibility. I guess is really the best way I can put it. I think it's been normalized for far too long. This sort of perpetual warfare state that we find ourselves in, and maybe there was only 6 people here today, but I mean that's in the hopes that tomorrow will be 12, 24, 2,400, 24,000. I feel like this sort of season of resistance we've found ourselves in. People are finally starting to really question what has been going on to a more significant degree. What are the excuses for these wars that we find ourselves in? And it's gotten to this despicable bottom of the barrel thing where sometimes our military interventions they don't even bother to explain them anymore. They use obscurification to make things so the public doesn't know about it.
And the American public isn't asking any questions. And that's, I think, primarily what we're trying to raise awareness about, right?
Yes, and
You don't even have to obfuscate if people don't ask.
correct.
Yeah, wait, why are people even protesting?
Yeah.
Start asking questions.
Well, that's what I was trying to say during the protest was that can you really blame the DNC and the corporate media for playing to our ignorance? Because we have the ignorance and they can make money off of it. I mean, it's not ethical, but are they supposed to sit there and bring it down for us and do public school education when we didn't get a good public school education? We just got propaganda. We were out there today to urge Congress and to urge each other to start speaking up about the wars, stop funding the wars. And this is like Capitol Prison holding facility. And they essentially tried to get us to pay $50.
They're just saying it's Wendy's Unlimited.
They tried to get us to pay $50 to leave. And I asked the cop, I said, wait a minute, I was protesting Congress. So why would I have to pay Congress? Because I protested them.
Free speech
And he said,
should be free.
you know what? That's a really good point. And what I noticed is that the system that we talk about being against us, it's not some monolithic system that is against the people. The system is made up of people.
Yeah.
Cops are people, politicians are people. And this is what we're trying to do is to inspire people to get into their hearts. I said to one of the police officers arresting me, I said, she asked, why are you doing this? And I said, well, when Clinton becomes president, do you want, as a police officer, do you want to be ordered to shoot people for whatever BS reasons? Do you want to be ordered to execute people like they had to do in the Holocaust? She said no. I said, well, we're sticking up for you too. And this system is made up of people. So, if you want to change the system, you have to get to people's hearts. The system isn't a building, the system isn't like anything physical or some online thing. The system is just networks of people who they can have their eyes open. We can help open their eyes. But until people start standing up to do this, don't even waste your energy hoping. Because until people stand up to start making changes, there's no point.
That's really where it is. I mean, hope for this sort of change has to start somewhere. And I remember I was a teenager during the Bush years, and I was always dismayed, as kind of a history nerd. It's like, why don't we have like the sort of sweeping anti-war protests you saw in the 1960s? Why aren't people paying attention to this? And it's the bizarre sort of hope I have is that things have gotten so bad that I think there's a lot of people out there who can't help but pay some sort of attention to it. You have a real opportunity for as bad as things have gotten. There's a reason that younger people like millennials are starting to be really outspoken.
Can we turn this way and see if that helps the wind problem?
But that gives people an opportunity to be more outspoken about it, because you have people in this generation who have seen their whole lives nothing but like this perpetual BS warfare for interests that have nothing to do with us, and the perpetual,
We're all free. There's our Kia, there's our Arn. We're streaming live to Real Progressives.
How are you? Is that my phone right here?
That's my phone. Your phone's in my bag.
Hi, how are you? I'm Arn Menconi, and I'm out of jail. And I hope you guys got to watch, because we were doing this for all of you and for the people that are out in the world and who we're killing through endless war. We're trying to get Congress to shut down the money supply and the weapon supply to 7 wars. I'm sorry, 7 countries that we're bombing in 5 wars. And we need Congress to stop this.
We heard that you were interviewed by some sort of intelligence agency.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Yeah. Oh, well, the police officers were doing their job, but what's really amazing is there were 6 of us arrested. We were in there for 5 hours. It cost $50 for me to get released on a citation called it's basically what is it called?
OR bond?
What? Yeah, no, but they have this real euphemism for it. That's a word no one's ever heard of before, but it means obstructing justice.
Kelly mentioned it to us. I can't remember.
So what I want people to understand is you need to do direct actions right now over the next 14 days in your local communities with your elected officials. You don't have to fly to Washington, D.C. to do this. You have to do it when your congressperson is walking around, when your U.S. senator is walking around, or you do it with your mainstream media, because they have to know that we are bombing Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Libya, Yemen, and we're also in Somalia and in Pakistan. Those are all the countries that we're bombing. And we're doing this, all of us got together. Come on over here, guys. All of us got together because we are 6 people. One of us, I think, is out smoking cigarettes. And we're doing this because it cost us all day. It cost us traveling out to Washington, D.C. So you're looking at a couple $1,000s of free advertising for you because of the courage that they have to go up against the establishment or the oligarchy. And so now, if our story doesn't get told and you're silent, you're complicit, because look, this is all about the blood-drenched hands of people that are dying that won't come off of us. They couldn't even fingerprint me. They couldn't get it off of me. And I thought, this is perfect. I am so glad that this could not come off of me, because death isn't coming off of the millions of people that we've killed. So I'm going to try to get to an interview with a radio station, and you guys go ahead. One other thing. I'm running for U.S. Senate in the state of Colorado for the Green Party, and after November 9th, none of this is going to be told to anybody. So you guys have to go share this.
Arn is the only one in running for Congress that actually gives a damn about any of you, and that's why we're here.
That's right.
So please share away, since you were unable to be here with us. This is how you can help everyone, this entire nation, is do your part by sharing and getting this information out to as many people as possible.
We need to be the media. These stories are not being told. They're not the stories that the mainstream media want you to focus on. They want to distract you.
What's your name for our
My name is
viewers?
Emily Jones.
Emily Jones. Who are you?
Rebecca Burton.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't get the rights we have today by just allowing the government to continue with the things that they keep continuing, and like the civil rights movement and women's suffrage and the gay rights movement, the labor movement, all of these movements had to
Right.
For too long, that the citizens of this country have depended on the people in Congress in Washington to look out for our interests. They're not looking out for our interests. We can see that. It's time for citizens to actually take personal responsibility for the direction their country is heading in. Get out in the streets, run for office, do anything you can. You can't sit around and pretend that the government's going to look out for you. We've seen it's not. They send your children over to fight in their wars. They kill them. They kill other people's children overseas. They tax you without representation. They have corporations funneling billions of dollars into elections. Those people they're not representing you. They're supposed to be our elected officials, but they're not. They're being elected by corporations because they know that those people are going to serve their interests. They're going to continue to funnel the wealth to the top, and the middle class is slipping farther and farther into poverty. We're in so many messes here because we've allowed this to happen. We've allowed our government to take over because we were silent, we were complicit, we were inactive, we were passive, whatever you want to say. We were too distracted with just surviving or living life. And what we need to do is actually take responsibility and steer this country in the direction we want to see it going.
And think about this real quick, too, is if we're talking about the top 1% basically owning this country, think about it. We are 99%. We have the numbers to do this. We have the numbers. If 99% of the people stood up against the 1%, we would
We don't
crush.
even need 99%. We
Wouldn't
need
even-
3.5%. If
You wouldn't even need
3.5% of this
99.
population makes enough of a fuss, the 1% will look at what we're doing and pay attention and sit up and take notice.
We have the
That's not a
numbers,
lot of
we
people.
have the motivation.
Because we need to
They
take
have the numbers,
And then
they have the money,
take
we
vote
have
on
the
it.
need. Just get enough people informed and educated and to realize that you're not
I
alone.
don't.
I think a lot of people are dimly aware of this kind of thing, but they feel like, what could just one or two people do? Well, if you were all aware of each other, if you reached out, get out in the streets, talk with your neighbors, talk with your local, your municipal people, just, get your voice out there, let it be heard, because your voice will inspire other people to stand up and stand with you, and the more we band together, the more we have an actual chance at changing these things.
You guys have been very inspiring.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, vote for Aaron.
Vote for Aaron.